Uh, we good? Testing, testing. Dave actually has a voice now. We good? I think we're good. Yeah. So yeah, today's been fun. Looking after family, doing work, falling asleep because of doing so much work. But yeah, I did not have a voice for a moment there. Please hope this doesn't spoil anything if I just... Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. So, I had some issues with this the other day. As you can see, the garbage dump is kind of full up of garbage. And it was causing issues with low frame rate. Like, highly low frame rate, including a load of, like, issues I had with effects here, so... Yeah, we had some issues, but now we're good. Garbage dump is pretty much done, which I'm happy with. I just need to get some flowers for it, and then the key assets being like the cooler and everything else in, and then we're onto this section. So while people are in chat, I'm gonna ask for opinions, and I'm also gonna finish up the garbage dump by placing some of these assets. Hey Alvin, is that the guy I saw in VR chat? Yeah, I was actually recording a lot of that, so you might see it in the next update. But yeah, what I need here is people's opinions for a moment, just while I figure out where I've got all these assets. Or rather, not so much people's opinions, but interpretations, you know, like how you think something looks. Wait, what? Yeah, you may see some of your footage in the next update, Alvin, depending. Meanwhile, I'll just remind you of that for a laugh. Hey, Germany. I don't play Super Mario Maker 2 now. Remember that, Alvin? I still have this from last time. I remember you showed you that on the Discord. So, what I need here is people's interpretations or ideas for an area, right? Because I have a problem with Waterfall's next area while I'm busy doing other stuff here. So, what we have here, obviously, is the 2D map for Waterfall. And I've also realized recently that I need to do the inside of Undyne's house. The sad face for windows here. And I need to do inside of Nabstablook's house as well, so that's more work to be done. But here's what we're up to. We're doing all the garbage dump. I just need to place the flowers and put a little bit more of the bridge that Undyne chases you across along here, because I feel like that is it, having fallen down from the roof, so I'll probably populate the area with that later a little bit. We've got the cooler, what looks like a PC, a bike, and I can't remember what that was in particular. But there's some other stuff to be put in here, along with some fun stuff that I've got that I'll show you. But the problem I have here is not this bit in particular, it's this bit. Because the bit where Temmie Village is, for those who don't know how this works, or are just looking at the sprite sheet and being like, David, it's literally just darkness. What this is you come to this room here, and you have different paths that you can follow that are optional, right? And the idea is you can only see the mushrooms and the trees in this area at the beginning. And the idea is you go to a mushroom and you press it, and it illuminates the rest of the way round. Now, the thing is, I've been asking for everybody's interpretations just to see like what people come up with for ideas, and then I'm gonna go with whatever I think the best one is. Those are trees? Yeah, these are trees, the big ones. So, the thing is, it's like, I can either do it really simple and just have it be a giant forest, but I'm trying to do it kind of like the game, and I'm thinking to myself, well, if it's kind of like a maze in a forest, then what's to keep you from just walking off into the middle, like over here, you know, like through the foliage or whatever? You know, like, there's got to be a reason why you take this path in-game, apart from gameplay, it being a maze kind of thing. And it extends all the way to over here. Like, that's the only problem I have now with Waterfall. Like, everything else after this is easy. It's just a case of coming up with a decent enough design for this room, and then essentially, like, the rest of this is super easy to model and do. And then we're up to Undyne's boss fight there. So we're pretty much done. It's just getting ideas for this room as to why you would have to follow the path in the first place. Because it's split into, I think, 2 rooms. There's a line down the center here in game. So the idea is you go through here, you do all of this, and then you can either come down to Temmie Village, or you go up around here and across, down, and then over here. So yeah. Hey, Memes. Memes, how would you do this? How would you do this? You normally come up with good ideas. I love the way you probably only just woke up or something and I'm already like, Memes, tell me ideas. Do things for me. Help. So, this room here. This room here, Memes. I did just wake up. Good guess by me then. So, it's every time, says Memes. Oh no. Maybe dark fog with mini way shrines. Maybe, yeah. This room, elaborate, like, okay, so we know we've got a wall here because of the sign here, but I need to figure out how to make this work, because there's got to, my brain's like, there's got to be some reason why you have to stick to the path, you know. The way that the Hall of Souls does it is they have the path raised above the floor and it's like this massive drop underneath you. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure at all. But there has to be some reason for you sticking to the path. Somebody recommended that I try and do something really interesting and unique with it. And then my wife suggested having it be like a pitch black room and you don't exactly see what's going on with it, you just see the path. The idea being it leaves it open to interpretation of what's there. I can do the cliffs. The cliffs are an easy thing that I can do because I know I can model them pretty well. Have to, them just be like super high up. You know. The cliffs would be probably the easiest. You know, I'm square brained, says Memes. No, I figured that'd be alright, because like round here as well seems to imply, I think it's also because I'm subliminally getting this from Hall of Souls, which is the, again, one of the contributors to this now. But this looks almost like it's sort of like cliffs leading into this area. It's awkward because if I can get some solution for that, Waterfall is basically done. As in, like, I won't have any complications or issues, and I can just be like, right, I'm going, we good, you know. Because essentially the last things to do, if I'm being totally honest, are the inside of Undyne's, the inside of Naps the Bluke's house. I'm going to count this as one room here, so the Dark Forest, or the Glowing Forest. Temmie's, the final cavern here with Undyne, and then we've got the boss encounter here. Which happens when we get chased to Heartland. We'll just do that like that. Love the way that looks like a crazy dinosaur. We'll put some glasses on him. We'll make him angry. Yeah, no problem, Memes. You must live in VR. I basically end up, you know, in desktop mode a lot. Like, I just go into desktop mode and just chill with people for a bit, because it's super easy. Because otherwise I'd be having to charge the headset up every other day. Careful not to turn into a lawnmower man. My pal says the same thing as me. What, do the cliffs? Make a T-Rex with a flamethrower for an arm. Well, do like... Oh crap. I'm gonna have to draw this backwards, do like one little arm there, and then do... This is gonna be like a really, really crappy drawing because of it being in Blender. And me using a mouse, but then we can be like... I'm in a Discord call, which I must go back to, says memes. That's fine, memes. That's fine. Thank you very much for the input, though. Damon says, maybe have the character looking anxious into the distance, the camera focusing on his face and small and that fog breaks showing the path. Maybe. But yeah, we are so close to getting this done, which is good. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start getting these assets. So some of you are going to be seeing some really fun stuff now. I just need to pick these out because I have a lot of stuff here. So we've got we've got some really fun things. I just need to figure out what mesh what mesh formats these are. First one. These are all going to be random assets that I'm putting in the trash deliberately. So some of them are jokes. Some of them are just random references. A lot of them I wanted to be matched to the game. So this one, the first one isn't though. The first one's a reference. This is a annoying robot sidekick that you get in one of the Sonic games. And I just thought, because I'm a big Sonic fan, I'll slap him in there somewhere. So he's going in the garbage because he annoys everybody with his tutorial speak. He's got garbage. So yeah, this is where we get to do a lot of fun stuff. Like we just get to throw all of this in the trash, and then people will see it in the background and be like, "Hey, wait a minute, isn't that?" I'll be like, "Yeah, it was. I did that deliberately." Yeah. Let's do... But what I need to do is, I need to fix up all of these meshes, on most of them, so... Let's see what we got here. I don't know why I've got so many materials for this, but whatever. It's gonna be amusing having all of these in, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix up all of these models, which will probably take up most of this stream. And then by the end of it, we should be able to just throw them all in the garbage dump. I've got some really nice choice meshes. So this is going to be fun. So we need to save all of these in the garbage file. So I had an issue with it this morning because there was just that much stuff in the garbage dump. The best way to describe it is, if people saw the last stream, what happened was I created geometry nodes which help out, hang on, garbage mesh. I created geometry nodes which help out point things in 3D space. So for instance, with Omochow here, we could be like, okay, we got this square, right? And geometry nodes in this case would allow me to turn around and be like, I'm gonna take this area and I'm gonna put points on it. And wherever those points are, I'm gonna put an Omochow mesh, right? So we got distribute points on face. So that tells the computer, look, do me a favor, take these points and just place them over this face that I've got here, the plane underneath, right? And then what we do is we instance those points so that we can actually see what's going on with them, or rather, we can edit them. And then we turn around and we say to we want to instance this mesh, which is the Omochow one, and we tell it to instance, And what we then get is a complete mess because there's so many armor chow on screen. But as you can see here, we got like an army of them. I can just rotate them to 90. And what we end up with is an army of these meshes. 0.05, 0.05. This would give anyone who was a Sonic fan a heart attack. So, we can easily, using this, start to tweak where we want everything and how much, as you can see, right? Now, I did that the other day for the garbage dump, and I turned around and said, right, I'm just going to use it to create individual meshes that would allow me to place garbage everywhere. And I did. I placed a lot of garbage. And my computer was like, okay, dude, your frame rate's fine, your frame rate's fine. And I was checking out particles later on. And it suddenly turned around and went, dude, you're not fine anymore. You are not fine. Your frame rate is like 16 frames per second. Check yourself. And I'm like, wait, what? So, sure enough, I go and look to find out what's going on. And I'm gonna have to do more to that, but that's Flood from Mario Sunshine, because I want that in there at some point just as a joke or something. I'm like, hello, Adlasser. So I'm thinking to myself, what's going on? Why has my frame rate suddenly started tanking through the floor? And I'm looking, and it's because somebody had lied to me. Or rather, the person that I got the mesh for the trash bags off had lied to me. They said it was low poly, right? So I'm like, okay, I'll just put a load of these things everywhere. And yeah, what had happened was each one of them was like 600 polygons. So what had ended up happening was I'd imagine multiplying some 600 I think it was 5,000 times, roughly. So I ended up with 3 million polygons on screen. To which my computer was like, no. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. By the way, this character, this is Iota from Tearaway, which is a PlayStation Vita game that got ported to the PS4. The reason why Iota is here is because Iota's from a game that I ended up working on, and I really do like Tearaway, so we're having that in as a personal reference. So this is Tearaway statue. This is one of my favorite games to work on ever, so yeah, this one's a little bit of a cheeky nod to games industry history with me and being like, hey, remember when you worked on this and you had lots of fun doing it? I'm like, yeah, I remember this. This is all cool, you know. So Iota's going to be somewhere in the garbage dump. It'd be funny if I made a load of Tearaway characters in that style. I mean, a load of Undertale characters in Tearaway style, because it's just, I like the style for Tearaway. It's so cute. Tearaway, Iota, garbage mesh. So we go new, general, right. All these models are downloaded. There's so many of them. Next one, we got a retro computer. Let's do the FBX and see what this does. FBX, on chow. Go here, go past it, retro. Reference that. Where's this so-called retro? Oh, there it is. Dude, it's tiny. It's so tiny I can hardly see it. Right, let's see what this is like. Oh, dude, yeah, we gotta have this in the background somewhere or something, or even just the wires are good as well. Maybe I can have I need the tower for it. That's a nice asset. It's from Digimon, if I remember rightly. So what I can do here, it's from one of the Digimon games, because I wanted some Digimon reference in here, because I've been talking about it on stream a bunch. And then haven't done anything in terms of Digimon content, so I'm like, dude, I'm totally throwing this in. So what I might do is just put it in like this. So what I can do is take this straight like that and get rid of this armature. Can we delete the armature and keep the mesh? And then we can just... Bruh has floppy disks. Yeah. Back in the 90s to early 2000s when we used to use floppy disks, until the advent of USB thumb drives, which came in roughly I'm going to say between probably about 2004 to 2006 or 7 is when thumb drives started coming in. Fun times. Remember that, because I remember having to literally do college work on floppy disks. It was that old. So what I'm going to do here is take this. Oh, nice. Is take this, make a new material, and we're just going to name it screen. And because we can't have this plugged in the garbage dump, we really can't. It will make no sense. So we're just going to assign the screen. Unless, I just realized there's another one behind that. I'm trying to select this one face here and it's being annoying. Can I just like delete that? Nope. 2004 is when I started seeing them all over the place this day, and yeah, it's crazy thinking about how everything changed so fast from that kind of technology. Dude, is this seriously like not? What the heck is this? Dude, like, oh, the screen. Dude, I'm sat there just like, ooh. Okay, right. Let's keep that like that, and we'll do retro PC garbage. Right, and then I can just do retro PC garbage. Bargage? What? Garbage mesh. By the way, Alvin, if he's still in here, I'm gonna have to try and ask first how you sync dances on VR chat, because that was so funny before. Is that a computer from Microsoft? I honestly don't know. But this is one that you may recognize, right? You're gonna create a crack on the screen? Maybe, or just leave it like that. Like, either way, just having it turned off would be okay. No, if I'm being like super lazy, which I probably will be with this. Just because it's background stuff, it doesn't need to be like super detailed, it just needs to be there, you know. I'm not having a go or anything, of course. Oh dude, look. We got a TV with a PlayStation 1, a bunch of games, and a strip, a power strip. Damn. Let's find missing files here. This will be familiar to a bunch of people from the 90s. I just need it to find, where is it? PS1, source textures, find. Dude, it is not finding these textures and I have no clue why. Nice CRT with the PS1. Let's see if I can find this. Ah, there we go. So all I do is I'll just apply the same texture to that screen. Also has an extension lead. Yeah, I figure what I can do is I can just like either keep it in or take those out, have the screen and the PS1, and it's got Spyro and what's that, Scooby-Doo? Oh my god, yes. PS2? No, it's PS1, Alvin. The original. Dude, that's so good. Oh my god, I think I actually had that book. Hang on, is it the Tomb Raider 3 one? No, it's Tomb Raider 2. Okay, I think I still have seen this one anyway, but they used to do these books where it was loads of cheats and codes and tips for PlayStation originally, and I swear I had one of those. Well, it was pretty much like that as a kid. I used to get them with PlayStation Magazine, which was a magazine that came out and give you like demo discs and everything. I've still got quite a lot of those demo discs. Some of them go for really high prices online now. This one, garbage. Jokes is Damon. The funny thing is, it's like I've said plenty of times, when it comes down to like what's gonna happen after Immersiontale, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start actually streaming all the games that I've been on about for years that I've been saying to people like, dude, I'm gonna get around to playing this, I'm gonna get around to playing this, I'm gonna get around to playing this on stream, and it's gonna be all my retro stuff, which to some people is gonna be like totally new, but it's gonna be so much fun just because I've not seen that stuff properly in like years. And it's just been sat in storage here, and I'm just like, dude, I want in, you know, so. I mean, it's classed as retro now, but it really, like, to me, it's not retro. To me, it's just another day. It's just another day, another thing, you know. It's still current year to me. Then again, this is coming from the guy that's stuck it. That feels like he's stuck between the time period of about 2004 to 2011. So yeah, I can't really talk too much. PS4 is retro subs, says David. Yeah, that's sad as well. VHSs, these were a thing before DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff. Some people might not know them, but essentially they're just tape that's wound up into a plastic case that you can record information onto. People used to write the names of stuff that they recorded on the side here, and then you'd put them into like a cardboard sleeve and then just put them on a shelf. People used to have tons of them. I used to have a load of stuff that I recorded when I was back at my parents' house from like years ago, and there was a load of stuff like on them, like Pokemon and Transformers, I believe, and some Sonic ones. VHS. You can wear out the tape if you watch them too much, as David. I did not know that. Although when it came to CDs later on, I found out you can wear CDs out as well. I think I mentioned it before, but when I was like really into Halo modding, when I was first getting into 3D around the end of 2004 to 2009, roughly, is when I did that. I bought about 13 different copies of Halo 1 on PC, of which I still have quite a few of them, but I think I've got like 7 left, but I give away a load of copies to other people. But the whole idea was if I ever run out of a disc, I can just install another one so I can continue modding, because I was that dedicated. So yeah. What would happen was I'd just see, like how I picked them up was, we used to have a local game shop that would do like trade-ins and stuff at a decent price. And what would happen is I'd go in and I'd always see like Halo on PC for cheap. And if I ever had some money that was spare, I'd just buy like a copy of it, because we're talking like under $10 for a copy of Halo at the time. And I was like, yeah, this is no problem, I can do this. So I just ended up buying a ridiculous amount over the course of a couple of years just to have a good laugh. Here's the box for said VHS tapes. This is a little bit more worn, but yeah, essentially this tells you all the details that you need to know about VHS tapes, which are on the back here. It's in different language. I think it's French, I believe. Surprised this text is like this, but yeah, essentially it tells you how much time you can record on the back as well. And yeah, I think this specific one might be a French brand, but there was other different brands of these that you could buy, and essentially they were just the same thing over and over again, just a cardboard sleeve with a plastic tape in. Looking nice, says Alvin. This is going to be all nice, because a lot of these meshes are just multiples that I can throw in the garbage dump and not have to worry. So it's going to be fun to just do that. VHS sleeve. Garbage. It's gonna be so fun to just like decide how much of this stuff I want in the garbage dump. Like, dude, your frame rate's already like 2 frames per second. Like, so anyway, VHS tapes, right? How many meshes can you make? Or rather, how many meshes of VHS tapes can you dot around? Because I figure I can just like make a mountain out of them and just throw them everywhere. You know, to make everything look a little bit more natural. But I did go for a lot of like nostalgic items, including like boomboxes and TVs and other things. And then, like I said before, there were a couple of things where I was like, nah, it's a nice little reference. I'll take that as well. Like, for instance, Alvin, you still here, right? This one's specifically for you, by the way, so I'm gonna just check you're actually still here. This one's linked to yellow. I might actually even do that as a specific like scene for the trailer here, or rather the the intro. Alvin, where you at? Don't make me come find you on VR chat. I know you're in there somewhere. Every time I see him in VR chat, I'm just like, it's you. And then proceed to say hi. Alvin! Oh, it's alright. I'm editing this model anyway, so he might be around, he might not be. Oh, apparently, dude, doesn't support that version of FBX, which means I'm gonna have to import the DAE instead. Right, that one. So this one's entertaining because it's an armature, but I needed the hat. So what we have here is, that was a Mog, or a Moogle from Final Fantasy. And yeah, it had a cowboy hat and some shades on it, so instead I'm just gonna take the cowboy hat as an Undertale yellow reference. And we're just gonna delete the shades. Because that's got a really nice texture on it. So we can just take that. And there we go, we got yellow's hat. So what I can do is I can put that floating downstream or something. Or just sat there and we can focus in on it and it'll be really nice. So, yellow hat. Yellow hat. And then we can just clean up this because we don't need any stuff that isn't being used. And we'll just save that as yellow cowboy hat. Thing is, we can reference all these meshes later on and all of the textures. And because I've got them set up in a certain file structure, even if it can't find them in one file, like say if I move things around, I can easily just turn around and be like, okay, those are the garbage meshes. This is the Waterfall folder. Floating downstream like Clover drowned. Clover's dead by the end of Yellow, Damon, didn't you know? Clover literally did a Jesus and died for everybody's sins. Oh no, wait, you were there? You missed that. Yeah. Clover basically did a Jesus and died for everybody's sins. What ended up happening was, because you can't get out the underground without taking a monster's soul and escaping that way by fusing. Instead, Clover was like, I'll just help the monsters out by giving them my soul to try and break the barrier. And everyone was like, are you sure? And Clover's like, yeah, it's whatever. So, yeah, this one. Alvin, you just missed it. I got the cowboy hat for you. So here we got Blage. I just need to put the texture just need to put the texture on Blage here and then we're good. Hang on. I wanted to get this primarily. The cowboy hat, yeah, I got the cowboy hat for you. Hot pink shark. I like Blage. I've talked in length about how we have many of them, so what I'm gonna do here. I love the way teeth is just down his teeths. Textures. Where's the teeth? Just trying to find it now. Teeth roughness? No. Not that. No, that's not working. We'll just get rid of that. Take the planes that they've made here. Is it Bruce? I'm gonna buy one of those at some point this week. It's the IKEA shark. Yeah, the... Oh, damn it, that doesn't look right. So we'll have to make another one. It's probably related. So yeah, the reason for this is more so purely because I just find Blage amusing. Like, just give me a sec. And because the whole thing I had with IKEA where I could not find a single Blage available for ages. Give me a sec, I'm trying to find out where the heck Nah, there we go. So yeah, I'll explain this a little bit better in a moment. I just need to do alpha clip there. And then we do shading, where is that? And then do alpha to there. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, the whole deal. If you're gonna ask, yes, my foot's still broken. Oh no, no. I hope it heals up soon, Frisk. So yeah, this is a low poly version of Blage from IKEA. And I put this in primarily because it's part of the whole story thing about how I acquired one of these, even though there was like news talks. And I think it was like the newspaper was saying, oh yeah, they're not selling them anymore. And then I went to IKEA for one just for a laugh and found it. And was like, yeah, I'll buy one, and then I bought a bigger one as well at a later point. But yeah, this one is literally just like, it's the shark, it looks cool, it gets everywhere, everybody loves him, and I'm like, yeah, the underground deserves Blage. If I can get one, then the underground deserves one, so we're getting Blage. I don't even know if that's the way to pronounce it, it's just the IKEA shark. Yeah. IKEA shark. But yeah, we're gonna give the underground an IKEA shark. Let's see. IKEA shark garbage mesh. And then we got some other good meshes in here. Where are they? There's a lot of like plushies and stuff. I'm trying. The cat with the hat is nice. And ask, well, Frisk, were the clothes of the human? Wait, what? I'm basically at home drawing Sans AUs for a living, says Frisk. Ah, but have you heard about the fried chicken and car insurance, AU? We got some other plushies in here, but before we get to that, we're gonna go to the next one, which is, this one's gonna be familiar for more people than some of the other ones. Where is it? There we go, because I gotta go through these in order, so. Show of hands. They like to equip items. Oh, you're saying will Frisk wear Clover's hat? Show of hands, who knows this one? Just give me a sec. I just gotta get the texture for it. What's that? I don't know what the heck that is. I'm assuming it's a cartridge. Hang on. I have no clue. But yeah. This is the Nintendo DS, but not any specific, well, not just any version. This is the DSi, which was a revision of it that came out later on. It's one that I've still got, a black one. Originally I got a purple one and it broke. But yeah, then I got a DSi, and it comes with a camera as well, which is pretty cool. I haven't seen one of those in ages. Good memories, says Alvin. So yeah, we're gonna have the DS in here. We're just gonna join that together with its clamshell design, and at least one of those is gonna be in frame now. Nintendo DS. This is all stuff that I thought would be pretty fun for people to spot in the background. So I was like, yeah, I'll just throw me a DS in there, it'll be good. People will recognize that, hopefully. Nintendo DS garbage mesh. The original DS is still pretty good as well, you know, the original design. I got one of those really cheap off eBay because they're really, really cool. The grey and black one, or silver and grey, really. And then, if I'm going down in order, I've got like a load of plushies here. Let's see, which one's this one? Because I went through this thing of just being like, oh yeah, that'd be a funny plushie to have in the underground. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. And I collected about like 6 variations of plushies or something crazy. So we got a lot of stuff to go through here, including a duck. this duck plush, man. Just have the duck in the background, just randomly sat there. So yeah, we got some funny meshes. So we'll do duck plush. And then for this one, I love folding screens since the phones with the Matrix, says Damon. Jem had a old phone that opened and closed. It made a sound when it did because it was, you know, like a clamshell design. And no joke, I could have sat there playing with that thing for ages, just opening and closing it. It kind of tells you how simple I am. Duck plush garbage mesh. But yeah, clamshell stuff is actually really cool. I like the idea that that it keeps the screens safe as well, you know. Here's a funny one for everyone. Import FBX. I keep saying here's a funny one, but most of them are pretty cool or fun. Holding sliding opening tech pleases me, says Damon. People are going to be trying to find a lot of Easter eggs, says Alvin. I hope so. Sorry if anyone can hear that. I'm busy finishing up a milkshake at the same time. Totally not professional of me on stream. This is the same person that made the duck. And, yeah. It's a lobster with what looks like a mustache and a crown. And, I don't know, man. I was just like, I can't skip this. It looks so cute. So, he's going in and I might call him, like, Sir Pinchy or something. Mr. Krabs! Oh god, imagine putting him near Undyne's house and then make up some, like, headcanon that Undyne has a plushie that's called Mr. Krabs for a laugh. Then we can get in a SpongeBob meme. Just have a couple of SpongeBob memes around Undyne's house where there's just like a pineapple on the worktop or something where she's cooking things. It's like, how the hell have you got a pineapple down here, Undyne? She's just like, it's whatever. I'm gonna just name that like Pinchy now or something. And just call it Mr. Krabs. Mr. Oh, Krabs. Garbage. Save as. Lobster. Garbage mesh. People are gonna come in. Zoidberg, who lives in a pineapple under the sea. You know, it's gonna be funny. People are gonna come in here, not have the context for this stream, and just be like, I thought you said that you were making Undertale in 3D on the title. It's like, oh, trust me, I am. I'm just getting really crazy and having a lot of fun with the garbage dump at the moment. This one's gonna cut deep for some people. For others, it's gonna completely go over your head, depending on whether you're familiar or not, but... Bam! It's the OG portable console. I just need to get the surface here. Nice Game Boy. It's a low poly one, so hopefully I can just go. What's it? Textures. There we go. I think the cartridge is actually Pokemon as well. Is the Game Boy Savin? Indeed. It's not just any Game Boy though, it's the OG Game Boy with Pokemon Blue in it. But yeah, that one's pretty low poly, but it's nice. Dot matrix screen, which is crazy to look at. And a pain in the dark. You basically can't play that thing in the dark. It's impossible unless you've got like a modded screen. Can I play Super Smash Bros. As Frizz? Well, I just put Smash Bros. In there. I had Pokemon Blue. I had Blue as well. Yeah, the speakers were alright. I remember when I got a Color, a Game Boy Color, I had a really stupid add-on for it that I got from, I think it was like America or somewhere, where it was like this giant surround sound system and then a magnifying lens on it and a light and everything. It was crazy. It made the Game Boy really unwieldy. But yeah, we've got the Game Boy in here. We'll do Game Boy garbage mesh. The reason why I put this in is because it's so freaking legendary in terms of its status, and it's retro as well. It just fits in with things. I can just put like one of them in the background at certain points, so. I drew Fresh Sands. He's my boy, says Frisk. But isn't Fresh Sands literally just a parasite? If I remember rightly. Game Boy garbage mesh. I had speakers add-on and a memory card. Good luck holding that brick. Like, the thing is, I could probably find an image of the exact thing that I had online. I don't obviously have it anymore. But it was crazy. Here's another one that might cut deep for some people. I keep saying that, but it depends on how familiar you are with some of these. This may or may not open. There we go, it's gonna look familiar to some. Oh, it even comes with a disc. That's handy. So yeah, here's the Wii. This came out, oh God, I think like 2005, 2006, if I remember rightly. So good. Even though people consider it retro now, it literally just feels like yesterday. But yeah, comes with Mario Kart. Let's see. Where's editing? Modeling. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of the disc and just have the Wii on its own here. Why is the oh, I see. They've modeled. Wait, what? They modeled the text and everything in 3D? Interesting. Let's just join all of this together. Convert to mesh, and then just join. It does feel like yesterday's is Damon. It's because, like, when people start classing things, this... I'm getting too far ahead of myself here. I'm getting into a conversation about stuff, and I'm like, I was remembering this before. That needs to be slightly more grey. I was thinking about this the other day. We didn't really have many games. Oh no, it had so many games depending on what you were into. You know. The thing that I've been thinking mostly recently as well is, like, because me and Jen obviously collect a lot of stuff. We collect figures, we collect statues, we collect video games and consoles, and we have a lot of stuff. Like, if you've seen the video of me putting most of it away in storage, which is still up on the channel, then you'll know it's a lot. And I was thinking about this the other day when I was thinking about how we're going to display stuff and get stuff out, and like I was saying before about streaming all the games and everything eventually. And I'm like, is it... I swear it's just a fad when it comes to, you know, like people saying stuff's old and outdated, you know, because I feel like, and this is going to be me sounding like I'm drunk here because I'm trying to articulate myself well at the same time, and I'm thinking about how I want to say this as I'm going with it. I'm ad-libbing most of this. I feel like, because I still play a lot of old stuff, and I enjoy new stuff at the same time, when people are saying to me like, oh, that's old, that's disgusting, that's retro, that's outdated, you know, why are you doing that? I'm thinking to myself, well, it's not that it's broken, and it's not that it isn't fun. So this is literally just popular opinion, or people, you know, kind of perpetuating this whole conversation of saying, well, oh, that's outdated, or, oh, you know, that's old, or whatever, that makes something truly outdated, I think? I don't know. I don't know whether I've articulated that very well, but, like, there are some things, certain games, where you can turn around and be like, ooh, that aged poorly, but I think that might be down to graphical quality and stuff, or just how it was built. If a game isn't good, then sure, you can apply that sort of conversation to it and be like, nah, didn't age too well. But at the same time, it's like, if a game or a console is fun, then it doesn't matter how old it is, it's still useful, it's still fun, and if you still enjoy playing it, then I don't have an issue with it, you know. It's just funny how society always pins that sort of topic on it, where they go, oh yeah, no, it's old, it's whatever, and then they get super excited about the next greatest thing that comes out. It's more to do with, like, really, really, like, ridiculous consumerism, you know, where everybody's got to have the new flashiest thing. Whereas instead it's just like, nah, I don't need to, just give me the old stuff, it still works. You know. It's not old, it's art, says Alvin. A lot of old games are absolutely fantastic compared to some of the stuff that comes out nowadays, and that's not even me being, like, nostalgic for that kind of stuff, you know. Damon says, nah, most people believe it, people are kind of blind. Damon says, I get into it a lot with people about movies. People who won't watch T2 or Alien because it's old. Oh, dude! I can't trust anyone who will, or, yeah, I don't think I can trust anyone that won't watch T2. Because T2 is literally like one of the perfect films. It's like, the story's good, the visuals are good, the cinematography is good, the soundtrack is good, the acting is good, and that's not even me being biased. You know, the practical effects are still good. It holds up now. Like, if you went and saw T2 without knowing it was released ages ago, I think it was like 1992, if you went and saw T2 in theaters now, it would probably hold up quite well against a lot more modern stuff, especially because the stuff that's released nowadays is just, I think a lot of the quality for like studios has dropped off because they're too dependent on like green screens and stuff and using, you know, like the Unreal Engine for like backgrounds and things. It's like, sure, it makes it nice and everything, but there's a quality to like practical stuff that's all done in camera that you can't get with computer stuff, and it just clicks with your brain so much better than computer generated stuff. And before I turn around and be like, I'm redoing Immersiontale in real life because we need that connection. No, I'm messing. Alien vs. Predator's decent, yeah, as a film. I do like it. Some people are chasing the fad, and then there are a lot of people who think older is worse objectively. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some stuff that it is old that is really bad. Like, you will not see me gassing up the freaking Virtual Boy, if anybody knows what a Virtual Boy is. You know, it's, for those who don't know, it's the Nintendo console that bombed harder than the Wii U because it tried to be a virtual reality machine, and it had like 3 or 4 games, I think, and it just was not good. You essentially had to sit there with your face inside this virtual reality goggle sort of headset with a really tiny controller, and it wasn't strapped to your head. It had this very tiny, like, stand for it. It was like a tripod stand. It was so bad, you know. It's like, you will not hear me gassing up that thing and being like, oh yeah, this is great, you know. There's some stuff that's old that is just objectively bad, but a lot of it is good, you know. Let's try Wii garbage mesh. It was just red. Yeah, it was red and dark red, if I remember rightly. Nope. Opening my email by accident here. There you go, 90s TVs. We got another one. Yeah. Oh, where is it? Trying to find it now. Come on. I need one of these in real life. A CRT. Who remembers the Dark Knight Batman movie? Me! I like Batman Begins. Batman Begins is really good for me. It's one of my favorite Batman films. Dude, why isn't that? Okay, right. Let's do TV. I know why that isn't working. It's because the material's balked. Oh my god, it's got Sega stickers on it? Oh hell, I didn't even know. Oh, no, really, I'm in love with it. Personally, not a fan, says Damon. I liked Batman Begins because of the more realistic take and the fact that Batman owns a freaking tank. I prefer the campier Batman movies. I don't mind the older Batman films. Like, despite the flack it gets, I actually don't mind Batman and Robin. But I'll admit it is pretty campy. And then you go from that to like Batman Begins, and it's like, what? But I think I'm also biased for Batman Begins primarily because I saw it with Jen. It was like one of the first films that I think I remember seeing with Jen at the cinema, so slightly biased there. I remember seeing Batman and Robin as a kid in the cinema with a bunch of my friends for somebody's birthday at the time. Dude, I'm liking these Sonic stickers. I had a TV like this in my room ages ago. At the same time, really like Batman vs Superman, says Damon. The bit that I liked about Batman vs Superman was the bit where they literally had Batman almost basically like the Arkham Asylum version. No, where he goes to save Superman's mum. So good. So good. Like, seriously, just give me a film where it's just all Ben Affleck as that version of Batman. Like, don't include anybody else. Just have Ben Affleck on screen as that version of Batman and just have him kicking ass. I'd be so happy with that film. No. CRT. TV. Garbage. Mesh. Alvin says, man, then, like, if you played it, but Lego Star Wars. Yeah, Lego Star Wars was good. I think I have that TV. Still not sure it's Alvin. Alvin, if you have a TV like this, they're actually really good for gaming. I had one which I think was like 28 inches when I was living with my parents. And then we got rid of it eventually, but I wish I'd not got rid of it now because I would have kept it and brought it here because they are the only TVs that you can play light gun games on at the moment outside of buying the Sinden light gun. Because the way that the TV works with it flickering and everything, the technology, the old technology for light guns and like the PS2 and stuff for playing Time Crisis, they're the only ones that you can use for doing that on and it still works. So it's like, I want another one like this so I can just have it in the back room in my house and just have it for playing stuff like Time Crisis on. That'd be so good. The monsters are incredibly durable, says Damon. Indeed, but the problem is if you leave them on for ages, they can actually burn the screen, the image that you have into the screen. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you liked Begins, says Damon. Dude, Batman had a tank? What's so bad about that? You know, I'm messing. I'm not gonna grill you over it. It's just, dude, that freaking bit with the tank. Jay Plays says, Undertale was a 3D movie. Ooh, yeah, hello. Hello, so I take it you're new to the channel then. CRT, TV, garbage, mesh. Hello. You're new. Okay. So, yeah, I'm busy getting stuff ready for placing in Waterfall at the moment. I've just done most of Waterfall and getting that remade in like super high detail. But to give you an idea of what's going on, I'm gonna have to play the trailer. Everybody, there's a joke in chat at the moment because we've played the trailer so much, but it's no big deal. In before Memes comes out of hiding and goes, Dave, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're playing it again. It's like, I'm sorry, new people. Hang on. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. It's right here. Immersiontale. Finding it here. There's the anniversary update. There's the animation update. Extended trailer cut. And now I've got YouTube advertisements. Give me a moment. I've got to wait like 10 seconds because of these stupid adverts because I've not got an ad blocker on. Come on. Okay. Right, I'm going to turn the music up. Turn the music, the other music off. Let's get chat ready. Right, and then turn this off. Actually, no, we'll keep. Yeah, no, we'll turn that off. Turn me off for the moment, and then we'll get everything ready here for you. All right, that one, I believe. If I just turn that on, there we go. All right, thanks. No problem. Right, so I hope you enjoy, and we'll talk to you in a moment. So here's the trailer that I made 6 months ago. Bearing in mind that everything that I've done since those 6 months is so much better now.
私の友人手放せない私たちのハッピーエンドまで最大の課題先にあります世界の運命は異なります 優しさを求める彼らの心を許して満たしてください力の中に恥がありますあなたの心に従ってください離さないで殺されないと大丈夫最近の変化はありますか悪魔でさえ戦略が
And we're back. The amount of times I have played that trailer. Okay, so let's get back to Blender here. I still like that music, even though I've played it so much. "10 out of 10 trailer. So what I've been doing is just building up stuff. And at the moment, you just see me playing around a little bit because I'm making, you know, all the trash that goes in the garbage dump. I put like a load of trash bags in there, and now I'm just doing like unique meshes that go in there as well. I might actually skip some of these. I've got like stuffed dinosaurs, dinosaur plushies, hedgehog stuff. I'm gonna do the cooler box because the cooler box is a necessity, so we'll do like FBX here. So many plushies, but it's like, dude, I don't need so many plushies in the dump. Or maybe I do, but later on. We shall see. I just need to get the main ones placed. But yeah, I'll show you in a moment what's going on with the garbage dump. I just need to make sure that I get the right stuff here placed, because otherwise this is going to be taking forever. But yeah, the idea in today's stream is to have a laugh, talk to people again as usual, and also show people what's going in the garbage dump. I love the idea, JPlays says. Thank you very much. So yeah, we got, like for instance, here's the base color for the icebox. That's going to be open in the usual location. We'll do cooler mesh. File, save as. And then we do garbage dump meshes, cooler. Do new. And then let's see what else. I need a bike. I think I've got a bike in here. Random objects. I need a pizza box. I know that. Let's try importing the FBX and see if it's got a pizza box. Where is it? Random objects. Where is it? There we go. Source, random objects. Aha, there we go. Now I just need to figure out what's going on here. Clean up. No. External data, find files. And then we'll go, I think it's, what's it? Random objects. Source, missing files. Oh, we got tires and everything in here? Hell yeah. I asked it to find these textures and it's found me nothing. Cardboard. I've done a genocide, but not true genocide. Oh no! No, killed everybody. I can't lie, Jurassic Park movie, the first one was the best. Yeah, the first movie was great. Where are you doing the animating? What do you mean by that? Like, I'm doing the animating just at home. Paper bag. Let's see here. Paper bag? Oh my god, all these cardboard boxes and other things that I can throw around. No, like what app? Oh, Blender. Blender. Let's see. Cardboard roughness. Oh, dude, look at that. All the, all the paper there, that's interesting. And then we got cans. This is actually nice because it gives me a load of stuff to work with. What about that? Oh, we can just populate the entire scene with this stuff. This is gonna be nuts. And rubber tires. Just throw all this stuff in the garbage dump. I've already got trash bags. Pedestrian pole, what? And then bricks. No, let's get rid of the bricks and the poles. Lots of customization. You can animate in Blender. Yes, you can model and animate in Blender. So this gives me a lot to work with. So we can do like scenery, garbage. What I can do is I can place a lot of these individual boxes and everything by hand, and that'll be really fun. Random scenery, garbage mesh. Feel like that will help really sell it. Trash pack, wait, what? Let's have a look here. Ah, there's the pizza boxes. Hang on. Love this. This file is just titled crap. Like crap pack. Can I get rid of that? Can I just get... Why is it opened in that? Right, let's... external data. Find missing. Textures. I did not know that, says JPlays. Yeah, you can do a lot of things in Blender that's really fun. I do remember Scooby-Doo and WWE did a crossover movie. Yeah, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island was my my first Scooby-Doo movie. That was fun. Really good one as well. Ooh. So I gotta decide what to take from here. I reckon everything that's not pink because it's not got a texture to it. Maybe not that because it looks bad. But if I take like all this other stuff here, apart from that, even take the toilet roll. A cone. I know what that is, but it's not too good. There's a radio, but it looks out of place. So if we just throw all of that, including the pizza boxes, just get like a load of pizza boxes and throw those in. That's gonna be fun. Yes, Damon. Yes. You have good choice. Oh, excuse me. Dude, why is that cone like literally at a point like that? We got the Pepsi can at the back here. Let's do a random garbage collection mesh. Is that a 2x4? Yeah, it is. I've already got 2x4s in the scene. And the palette's not too good, and those are low poly. Or rather low res. That one's low res as well. The other stuff I can get away with, I think. Maybe not the barrels. I gotta really be harsh about this. That one we've already got in the toilet roll I can get away with. Pizza box, yep. Think we can get away with everything else there, so we'll just do like save as random garbage collection mesh. Death by Glamour, says David. I don't think Undertale has pizza. Maybe not, but the thing is, it's like when I was reading through the history for the garbage dump, they were saying it's a mixture of humans and monsters trash that comes down through the garbage dump. So it's like, oh, okay, fair enough. How do they have pizza? Honestly, don't know. It's just throwing a bunch of trash in there. You know. Oh. Crap. That's not working. Computer. Another computer? Oh my god, seriously? Hang on. Open. Oh, yes. Yes. Come on. That's happening. That is so going in. I gotta find the texture for it though. Oh, come on. Where is it? Oh, that's the screen surface. Remove that. Where's the... There we go. Can I, like, just replace that shader entirely because it's bad shading? Oh, I see what they've done. Dude, just no. Can I just add BSD? Oh, there we go. Printable BSDF. Is this even... Dude, it's not even low poly. That's going out. All this other stuff is like low poly, but that one isn't. It's like almost 10k polys. It lied to me. Come on. That's an FPX. Okay, file input. Give me a sec. See if this one works. Hey, it works. Let's see. Let's see how. Oh, I'm having it. I'm so having it. Rest in peace, MatPat. I still need to get a game through thing. I don't have a PC, so I don't know stuff about Blender, says Jay Plays. It's fine, it's fine. MatPat's not dead, you know. Oh, we know, we're just messing. This one I'm definitely putting in the garbage dump, but only because it's a, it's so good. And then that one. Have people guessing here what's going on with it, but... Bam! Low poly Sega Mega Drive, or for those that are American, you'll know it as the Genesis. Can people work together? On Blender, no. Normally you just save stuff. You save stuff and then send to another person. That doesn't really look too good though, looking at it. God damn it, can I get like another file of that? Hang on. Let's try the model resource. See if I can get like a low poly Sega Genesis here. Sega Genesis. Genesis cartridges. Because it was going to be a Mega Drive reference. Oh, dude. Sonic Dash has mobile, has high quality models for Sonic 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles. Oh my god, yeah, no, we're doing that instead. We'll just do that instead. That's got me really happy now. hang on. We'll just have the cartridges in there. So I'm trying to only do low poly stuff, you see? Let's see, is there anything else in here that I can take out? Let's try... Oh, chat message, video release. Oh, I see, okay. That's fine. I could help if I had a PC. Oh, that's fine, Jay Plays. Did you have an N64 with the disgusting controllers? Yeah, I didn't own an N64 until it was way past it being cool. You know, like basically I got the N64 when it was gone. It was just, it was already retro by that point. You know, like don't get me wrong, I'd played on a bunch of N64s before then. But yeah, it's just, by the time I got one, it was way gone. I got it like pre-owned and ended up getting, I think it was Star Fox with it and Pokemon Stadium, I believe. Okay, no, I can't have that as a reference. Damn it. Just looking through all the things that I might potentially be able to get hold of here, and I'm like, nah, it wouldn't really fit. Plus, I'm spending too much time on like smaller meshes, so I'm just gonna try cleaning these up and then just away we go. Then I can put them in the garbage dump and then move on with stuff. Right, let's try that one. Okay, so what's the other meshes then? We got 1, 2. Why is 2 Sonic 3 and Knuckles? That's weird. I'm still gonna take all of them. MD cards. Garbage. File save as. I can just take them like that. I did the same with the Saturn. I didn't get one until I was way older at the point. The Saturn was weird. You know, it's like, it's both good and not good at the same time, and I think that was because of Sega knowing that they were making the Dreamcast. You know, and they're just like, yeah, we're not really interested in the Saturn. It's like, oh no. The moment they said that, it's just like, dude, you're done for. Oh, the next one? Let's have a look. Oh, I've got to have that. Let's see. I've got to have this model file. Like, I do want this to be as good as possible. It's just I've not got to go totally crazy with this because I feel like I'm starting to get ahead of myself and be like, oh yeah, I got this, I got that, you know. It's just like, dude, just get it done. Because at the moment with this, I think it's an OBJ file. Yes! I'm sorry, but I needed that. I needed this. Something as a reference. I'll get rid of the lid. We can have a couple of these lying around. There we go. How long have you been working on this? Oh, quite some time. Over a year at least. Wait, what the? Why is that? Why is that like that? That's weird. What if the people who made Story of Undertale, the musical, made Story of Undertale Yellow? Musical, that would be funny. There we go. So we take the VMU here, the Dreamcast memory card, and we'll just do VMU garbage. Stick a couple of these round. VMU. Oh. I saw a video the other day that totally disrespected the Dreamcast. It was like, oh, it's old, it's outdated, nobody used the VMUs. It's like, are you kidding me? Let's see, I'm really close to the bottom here now. I need... Where is it? So close here to the bottom. Boombox. What else have I got to do? I think... Let's just double check. You could have used that lid as a different model. True. Hang on, give me a sec. I need to find the, what was it, Waterfall. Waterfall complete map. Because there are unique meshes in here. I've got the cooler. I'm just trying to remember what they are. The cooler, the bike, the computer, and then that's roughly about it. So I just need a bike now to do bike. I swear I actually had one downloaded and ready to go, but apparently not. Okay, let's do this. After I've got the bike set up here, we'll basically start putting these things in the garbage dump. So I've already got tons of stuff. Wait, what? I've already apparently got the bike? What the hell? Can't find it in here. Let's view by... let's see. View, group these by... certain type. Do you have Mad Dummy? Yes, I do. I played a little bit of Underswaps as Alvin. Oh, nice. How was it? Let's try... Right, so we got, where's the... I'm trying to find this bike now. Because it should be in here. Apparently. That moment where you're trying to find a mesh and you just can't. Oh, the... Right, import DAE. It's just down as NPC bike. There we go. And then we can just... $90. We'll just throw this in the garbage in the background. So bam, there you go, bye. There we go, bike. NPC bike, garbage. File, save as. Okay, now we go back to the garbage dump. Surprised it'll even be able to figure out what the garbage dump file looked like after me going through so much stuff here. Waterfall. There it is. Whew! Thought it was going to spoil it then. Let's see. It's very good. Team Switch Underswap looks great and feels great. I need to play it then. My Xbox won't let us in anymore, so I can't play Undertale, says Jay Plays. Oh no! Moody riding a bike in 3D. Cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will be showing you little bits of this with color, but later on I'll be editing the window so you can't see it, so I can do all of this without showing you the textures and stuff or the lighting, because the lighting really helps with the mood. But yeah, this is the fall from Waterfall here with Undyne. We've just cut that bit off, so you don't get to see that bit from this angle. But we come down here, and bam, straight in the garbage dump. I need to put the flowers in there now. There's Frisk. There's a little bit of a reference. There's parts of the bridge. You can see how much garbage I've placed in here. It literally... I was joking about it the other night, and I said it's like that Mr. Beast Team Seas video. You know, where he's like, let's clean up the oceans. You know. Then we've got some crystals sticking out the wall. We got some lily pads here and there, which aren't visible at the moment. They're where these squares are. We got some mushrooms, a little bit of grass here and there. We got some reeds. There's some of the crystal flowers that you can get from the concept art. There's some of the reeds. I had to do very strategic placing of some of this stuff to light up the area because of how dark it was. We got some stalagmite here. And then here's the yellow area. Alvin, just for you for the intro to this one, you know, eventually when I record the intro to this update, I may have Clover's hat flowing over the edge of the waterfall here. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, we got some stalactites, some stalagmites, then we got the waterfall here, we go over the edge. Bam, straight down here into the garbage dump. So that's the yellow section. Included. Then we got the save point around here. We got a little bit more foliage around here again. There's that drop off point there. That would be awesome. Dude, turn around and like shout out to Alvin. I got the grass, I got the reeds. Then we got a little bit more of the reeds and everything. I figured I didn't want to go too crazy with foliage. But I figured some may make the place look a little bit more lively and natural. So we got that there, we got some more garbage here. And then here's where we got the main area where it's a little bit more close quarters. What if you made Undertale 3D, but it's a game, says Jay Plays. I thought about that before, but it is so hard to try and get all this detail in and make it work good. You know, somebody else will probably end up using my work if I give it out for free and do it anyway. Excuse me. It's just crazy. But yeah, we got all this stuff going on. We got all the garbage here. We got a little bit of crystals and then all these bits of grass. We got all the pebbles coming up here. And then we come out into waterfalls. We've got the the main hub area that has the Bluke's houses here. And then we've got Undyne's house here. This is going to take a long time. Not really. Not really. It's already taken a decent chunk of time so far. It took 6 months to do most of the areas in the game. And then what I've done is, for the other updates, I did like animation and stuff to show off how quickly the animation can come together. So it shouldn't be too long, I hope. Not too much longer anyway. Go find Lofi's video. Where's the animation so I can find it? I'll show you one of the updates for a couple of the other things that I've done. So that'll be fun. And then we'll finish off the garbage dump here. Is it Immersiontale? So there's New Home, there's the ruins. Where's Hotland? Trying to find Hotland now. There we go, there's Hotland. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw these videos up. Give me a sec. I'm just getting all these videos ready just so I can show off what's been done. Okay, there we go. Right. Pause. Hey, John. Careful, John. What about Hotline in the last corridor? So, yeah, we're pretty much doing that now. Here, I'll show you. So, this is not in order, by the way. Like, if it was in order, it'd be crazy, but... let's see. Where's Blender? I'm just pulling this all up. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. I'll get rid of the Asriel text for a moment. So this is the update we did for New Home. I still need to try and make this run better on my computer. Because it renders out better than it actually does run in real time. Because running in real time is nuts on this thing. I think it's because of how many effects and things I have on screen at the same time. I'm going to have to tone them down a little bit. Oh yeah, I already have most of the areas and models Jay plays. Like I said, those 6 months I spent doing a lot of this. Like, you can easily go find the streams on the channel where you can see me actually creating all this stuff. That's the fun thing about this, is I document everything, so... But yeah, this is the New Home update, which is pretty cool. I love doing the inside of this. It looks better in the ruins, because it's a reflection of the ruins, obviously, so... I still need to do little details in the, like some of the picture frames. But then we got the castle, we got the Judgment Hall, which has an exterior now, based off some, like, cathedral architectures and stuff. I actually like the way the Judgment Hall's set up there. Do you have Asgard? Yes. Yeah, I have quite a lot of the models. A lot of the models. Looks like a Resident Evil cutscene. Yeah, we have Sans. You'll see Sans in a little bit. Oh, hello everyone that's coming in now that's new. I take it there's going to be a lot of new people to the channel. Yeah, for anyone that's just coming in and hasn't seen this channel before, it's a gameplay channel, but I also use it as a place to put up development for Undertale in 3D that I'm making. Well, a 3D movie of Undertale. I've been working on it for about a year. Past 6 months, I've just been doing all of the levels over again to make them all look really good. You're literally just seeing that now. So, fun times if you've just happened to have stumbled upon the stream. I'm literally just getting ready to do another update showing off Waterfall. I'm just finishing Waterfall, as it were, just little bits of like the garbage dump and then the last couple of areas. But yeah, this gives you an idea of what it'll look like, or the quality of stuff. How's the arm? It's getting better now that I'm not using it. And there's the save point in the castle. I need to find where these flowers are again so I can use them. Can I eat it? No, you're not eating my arm. What happened to your arm? I injured it. I injured it while I was taking care of my baby. The save point looks awesome. Thank you very much. I tried to add a little bit more to it. Yeah, no, the arm will not be fully healed for a couple of months, I reckon. Based on how it is. But yeah, we got that. Apparently tendon problems, which I've got, take ages to heal, so here we go. We got the ruins. Here's the ruins. This is just like a promotional thing that I did a while back. Admittedly, I think I need to light this just a little bit better. I'm not too sure. I mean, admittedly, YouTube's compression really messes it up a little bit, but I fractured my little finger before, so I know the pain. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing this so far. There's all the spider webs. And the best part about this was seeing everybody's reaction to home in VR. You know, when I showed this off. Because I made this look as good as I could. I was like, yeah, let's just make it really fancy. Again, I still need to add like little details. Like it's mainly stuff like, you know, photos and things. This is gorgeous. Thank you. Try using ice on your arm. Oh yeah, I have. It's more to do with like I'm not supposed to put any pressure on it or pick anything up with it. Yeah, I loved working on this. Like every bit of this project I enjoy working on. You know, because it's fun just being able to try and help people realize this in 3D, you know, in terms of like all the details and everything. The only problem I have at the moment is like with the lighting, because the basement here is meant to be dark. I don't know whether it's the screen that I'm watching it on at the moment, but it's like super dark. It needs to be dark in the basement. That's where it looks all crazy. Yeah, there's the door to Snowden. And then, give me a sec. Here's Hotland, but Hotland needs a little bit more work on it. So I'm going to show off Hotland. Yeah, it's near pitch black. Damn it. I'm going to have to figure out some way of fixing that. Tweak the light in a bit. But yeah, Hotland's pretty cool. I enjoy that. Really fun to work on this one. The Hotland 87 to Salmon. Jay Play says, I have an Undertale idea that's so large it would take forever to tell it. No, no. It's shaded like Bowser's Castle. I just threw a sunlight in here, you know, just to get it ready for the presentation because of the shadows and the way that they're cast, but it worked really well. I actually do like it. I just need to light up the other areas of it just a little bit better. I might actually try that with the ruins, to be honest. Try a sunlight at like very dim and then see if just adding little bits here and there will work. Yeah, there's the resort. That was a couple of months ago now for Heartland, and then the final one that everyone's on about, which is the animation one with a little bit of audio, is this one.
I'm alive? I'm alive!
Yo, you're a kid too, right? I can tell because you're wearing a striped shirt.
Asriel, the king's son, heard the human's call. He brought the human back to the castle.
Everyone is always laughing and cracking jokes, trying to forget our modern crises. Dreariness, crowding, lack of sunlight. I would join them, but I'm just not very funny. At least, I'm not making puns. See me. Si fa, so mi re.
Did you hear what they just said? They said a human wearing a striped shirt will come through. I heard that they hate spiders.
You idiot! In this world, it's kill or be killed!
You're about to face the greatest challenge of your entire journey. Your actions here will determine the fate of the entire world. If you refuse to fight, Asgore will take your soul and destroy humanity. But if you kill Asgore and go home, monsters will remain trapped underground. What will you do? Well, if I were you, I would have thrown in the towel by now. But you didn't get this far by giving up, did you?
We'll do the genocide run. I don't think I will, because it's taken so long just to do the true pacifist version. Memes in the background. I was trying not to laugh because memes came into chat and was like, I can do the trailer! Yeah, I've not done genocide as a playthrough either, so I don't think we'll be getting genocide representation up in here. But yeah, we'll go ahead and add these meshes in from the garbage dump now, or to the garbage dump. Garbage dump unique meshes. So yeah, what happened the other day was just edit the animation. No. The thing is, it's like, it's not so much editing the animation. Thank you very much for everybody that said it looks beautiful so far or has been supportive. What's happened is the people that I'm using to voice the characters, because you need a voice for the characters, right? If you're going to do the entire thing as like a genocide run, the people that are voicing it have a lot of other stuff that they do at the same time. They can't just turn around and be like, oh, okay, I'm going to give you the dialogue now. It's already taken, like, I think between 6 to 7 months to get just over half of the true pacifists run voiced. So you'd be looking at like another year or so just to get the genocide run done. That depends if everyone has the free time and stuff, because things can change really quickly. You know, so it's more. It's easier to just do one run, and I was like, I'll do the true pacifist run, you know. Gonna be playing a game called Forgive Me Father. It looks fun, says Damon. Oh, nice. Right, so let's start placing these meshes here. So we're gonna do the important ones first, like the bike. Bike. Let's see where it is. This is looking awesome, Dave, says Damon. Dude, trust me, like I love the way the bike is bigger than Giga Sans. Dude, I imported this mesh from the other file, and like, I've not tweaked the scale. And then next moment, the bike is literally the biggest thing on the map. It's bigger than Giga Sans was in here. And for those people who don't know, I actually scaled Sans up to be absolutely massive by accident. You know, so Ultra Sans, yeah. Giga Sans was crazy. But yeah, I want this bike to be roughly the same size as Frisk. Trying not to spoil anything, because a lot of this is like lighting, which is really, really nice. The best way to describe this is, the way that I've been doing Waterfall at the moment is I stare at a room for ages, and if I don't think it looks like a screensaver or whatever, or a really good like piece of work, then I just don't finish it off. I go back to the drawing board and try adding more to it so it looks really good. A rubber room, says John. That's gonna be another project. This is classic. Blender does take a lot of time. Indeed it does. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll place the bike where it belongs, which is over here. What I'm going to do is, instead of having it on the floor, I'm going to have it sticking out of like a pile of rubbish or something. I think I'll have it sticking out of this rubbish pile here. It's either that or have it floating on it. So we can just put it like in here. I just realized this is so quiet up in here, jeez. So yeah, we can have the bike laying against the trash here. I just need to make sure it's not clipping, because nobody wants to see that. I just need this to be rotated now, so it's... Oh. Come on, dude. Seriously? Okay. I can get away with having the bike though, like that, right? You should see if you can find the game for Ultra Sans, as Jay plays. Ooh, interesting. Might have to do that later. And then, like, here at the moment, the bike's on one side, then it's a computer, then the cooler. Let's get the cooler. Where's the cooler? There it is. Collection. Cooler. We'll do the same with the cooler or the icebox. We'll have it be roughly same size as Frisk if possible. Oh. That moment where it's so big Frisk can fit inside it at the moment. It's like, dude. There we go, that's more like human proportions there. So I need to put that further up in the garbage dump. That's roughly over here. more towards there, and then the rest is the mad dummy fight. Although, based off how everything is at the moment, let's throw this kind of here. Hang on, because dummy needs a little bit more room, so let's bring that back. And we'll have that be roughly around here. It can't be in exactly the same place because of how I've done this, but we can at least get it close. I like your Gundam vid, says Classic. Also the one animation, the one when you keep entering other worlds. Thank you very much, Classic. I like those primarily because it was just fun being able to animate them, you know. And then we got the computer, where is it? I'm just checking now. Oh, there's Clovis hat. There you go, retro PC. Collection, retro PC. I have to keep scaling these up to Frisk here to make sure that everything is fine. On my phone, it's hard for me to type it as small buttons. It's fine, it's fine. Do you know Run Frisk Run? No, I don't. Doesn't sound familiar. Oh. There's the computer. It's a funny animation by Mackie Cute. Let's check that out. So the computer is going to be over here now. We'll have that. Where's the... Okay, we put it there. Roughly, primarily because of the way that I've got the lily pads set up, because we've got a bunch of lily pads swirling around here. As long as I don't show the lighting, I'll be fine here, because otherwise that'll spoil everything. Because people will know the lighting really does make a difference with these scenes. Oh. Let's put that there. And then we'll have this. We'll have the floppy disks. Oh, if we can get them. Let's see. Nope. I was gonna say we'll have the floppy disks and everything floating there, but it's fine. We got the computer. It's sat there now at the bottom of the water. That's all the... Jeez. Closed it then for a moment. Weird. That's all the main meshes in place. Now I can do all the crazy ones. So, by crazy ones, I mean all the custom ones that we were looking through before. So for this, we can go like garbaged up mesh, and then where's the TVs? Like, there we go, TV. I'm gonna have to fix all these materials in a bit as well. But yeah, we got this big TV here coming in. Thing is, I got some of these meshes because, you know, when you do the date with Alphys, the date actually shows you a bunch of other stuff in the background, like plush toys and pizza boxes and things and furniture, and I'm like, Okay, I'll go grab those. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we can put the TV somewhere around here, maybe? Let's have it like resting here or something just for a laugh. Don't know what's in these bags to make it rest here, but... Undertale yellow chase music at the moment. There we go. So don't know what's in the bags to have that be resting there, but we're good. The idea being that I can break up the monotony of all these trash bags with these meshes. And some of the other random ones. Excuse me. Oh, we've got the cowboy hat. Can't forget the cowboy hat. See if it actually fits on Frisk's head here. It needs to be the correct scale. Oh, that's upside down. That way, right? Alvin! Alvin! It's happening! That is way too big. Can we just like... for that? Hey! Hey! I just realized in Undertale red, Undertale yellow, I think we need a blue. Oh no, not the Pokemon stuff. It's a big hat, but it's great. I mean, I've got to make it big because otherwise it won't fit over Frisk's head. You know, so just have my head canon now that Clover has a really big head. Clover's hat was so big, you know. Now it looks like art. Trust me when I say if you saw the version with lighting, you'd be like, dude, that is beautiful. You know, big-headed Clover. Yeah, I feel like that's a thing now. Oh, that's not gonna work. Just start perpetuating that sort of narrative. Let's put that washed up against this bit of wood here. The idea being that it floated downstream and then landed right here. Are you going to add the empty gun too? I do want to, just as a little reference. I need to get a 6-shooter model. But yeah. We got that, and then if I go to... Oh, I went to the wrong file there. Let's see what I got here. Oh yeah, I said I was going to add some of that other stuff. I'll have a laugh and add that in the background. Now I'm going to make art of big-headed Clover, so anytime and anywhere I can post it. There's the annoying tutorial character from Sonic Adventure. Oh my god, he's too big. No. Every Sonic fan's worst nightmare. So about there. So we've already got hat there, that there. I figure he's like Godzilla. I figure if I put him in the background over here, that's gonna work, because I don't want to clutter stuff up too much, you see? To make it look natural, you gotta throw as much as you can kind of all over the place. I'm gonna add like all the pizza boxes and everything later on, but just for now, for like certain things. To make this look natural, we gotta kind of space them out a little bit more. The hell's going on there? Yeah, it's PRP. I don't know whether someone's breaking into my house or not here, because it kind of feels like it. Give me a sec. This is, yeah, it's a chair. This is unexpected. Coming back, just running around. So yeah, what happened was, next door neighbor's making such a banging, I don't know what it is. But yeah, basically, I thought it was that loud and crazy. I actually thought it was somebody banging on our back door, you know, as if they were trying to like force it open. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on with that. But yeah, that's Armachow from Sonic Adventure 2. That's another reference. I like ran downstairs, run to the back, and I'm like, what's going on here? And Jen's just like, I don't know. I thought it was the next door neighbor. I'm like, oh great. So I'm like listening out and looking in the back and everything's fine. And I'm like, geez, how loud does he want to bang, you know? Because it literally sounded like somebody trying to force the door. I was like, ah. I'll add all the other random stuff in a bit. Let's add. Let's see here. A lot of these other meshes I have to make geometry node setups for. We'll add Blage for a laugh. The IKEA shark. I feel you, man. My neighbor's constantly banging. Yeah, it's like the thing is, I wouldn't have reacted if it literally didn't sound like somebody was trying to force the door, you know. I have no clue what he's up to, but best way to describe it is, if you've ever just like shut a door really hard and you can hear it like banging like mad, Imagine doing that all the time. Happens all day and night till morning, says David. Wait, that's the same thing. Let's make Blage a little bit bigger here. But yeah, it's... What the heck? Like, I don't even have a problem with my neighbor. He can do whatever he wants. It's just like... It just freaks me out because of having to look after everybody, you know? I'm trying to. I might need my arm brace eventually. I've already got a plushie there, so maybe just like leave this one until over here and then like really throw tons of rubbish in the other area. Glad things are fine. Yeah, same because then it means that I'm not having to worry about stuff, you know. Ooh. That moment where I decide I'm gonna sit down differently. I'm yawning here because I'm not drinking too much caffeine at the moment either, so I can try and go to sleep at decent times. Like, the worst part is now, because I spent a lot of time getting these meshes ready. If I end up going to sleep now and I wake up God knows when, then I'll have to finish stuff off, or tomorrow morning if I can finish stuff off, but I at least want to get this stuff placed for the time being, like these plushy meshes and stuff, because then the rest is just geometry nodes. I'll just fill the underground full of like tires and cans and things like that. I want to post Blage up here. Blage the IKEA shark in this kind of majestic pose. It's like just sat there. I get nervous about him trying my door a few months ago, so I try and stay on people's good sides. Yeah, it's like I don't have any problems with him. It's more so it just scares the living daylights out of you, you know, especially like at this time at night. You're just like, dude, why are you banging your door at this time at night? You know, of all times. Okay, let's post, what do we reckon we place with the Blage? Maybe the PS1? Yeah, the PS1 mesh might be good for putting next to the Blage. Oh my god, all those meshes that make up that. Okay, I've got to make sure this is to scale, so I'm going to scale the controller to Frisk's hands, roughly. Oh my god, look at that. The controller is massive there. Another video, oh, that reminds me. This is the one that always gets the stream copyright struck. Hang on. It's the one from Heartland. I need to skip it. There we go. Yeah, no matter what, with the Undertale Yellow soundtrack, every time it gets to another medium, it always has your stream get copyright struck by YouTube. I've had so many disputes recently when I've had to turn around and be like, Toby said this, that it's fine, and then they're like, okay, and then the next video it's like another medium get copyright struck again, and it's like, Glad you caught that. Yeah, it's frustrating, you know, because like all I want to do is just have music that I enjoy in the background, especially when like everyone's got permission to use it from Toby, and then Materia's just like, no, I'm just gonna claim it, you know. Okay, here we go. That creepy flower music, man. All kinds of messed up. Do, do, do. Now the question is that, yeah, it is. Do, do. Idea is just to try and get that. Finale, or your worst nightmare. This is the Undertale yellow OST, so that would be around about 2 hours in. That is, you gotta be kidding me, I think, or the flower. I think the one that I like, I actually missed, was UG Apartments. Hang on, let me try it. No. There's one that I like. I think it's going into the dunes that sounds very nice. Trying to find it now. What is it? That one? And there's another one later on. That's pretty nice. But yeah, this one's... Yeah, that was the flower. Pretty messed up, that version. Do, 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 do. Okay, there's another unique mesh. That's iota from Tearaway. That, and then find that, see how big that is. And that and scale that to Frisk. Jeez, that's pretty big. No, I think it's good. Let's have a look. Okay, and there we go. Then we can put that in here. There's the bike, there's the computer. I think we'll put it in one of the other garbage dump areas. This one, maybe? Let's try and have this leaning against there if I can. Oh, come on out. I might be able to get away with that. Or maybe not. Let's... Can I might just be blatant with that one and just have it like flat out in the garbage dump just like that on the floor. It's either that or... Oh, no, hang on. Can I have it precariously perched there? Do, do, do. I actually like the way that is. That was kind of cute. Let's kind of do this with it. Oh, here's the song. Do 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 do. Okay. Is Flowey the Flowey song's helping? Wait, what? And then we'll do Game Boy. We'll Game Boy in here. I've got to credit all the people that made these. You know, all the meshes, which is fine. I think it might be Your Best Friend. I think it's a variation of it. Hang on. 205. If I go to the list, it says Best Friends Forever. Oh yeah, because this takes place inside Flowey's head, if I remember rightly. Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me, that moment where I'm literally like about to place the Game Boy without scaling it first. Alright, I reckon roughly about there. Let's see. Yeah, that's about right. That's the final boss for the neutral route. Oh, my bad, then it's not the genocide one. Let's try that. And then for the last one we go append. I found a playlist for it's Undertale Yellow Select. Oh, nice. Okay, done most of these unique meshes now. Let's see. That one. Thing is, by scaling these to Frisk, because a lot of these are in like collections, everything else immediately becomes more realistic. Does that look? It kind of does. Oh, a minute. Korean, ice cream coffee is so good. Ooh, interesting. Classic. I have to try it sometime. Ooh. Okay. If I rotate that like that, will that help? Looks like it might have, and then I can place those meshes there. Sounds interesting, says Connor. Hey Connor, nice to see you. We got that there, making everything look a little bit more detailed. Does it actually check out if I... Yeah, it does. I just need the pizza box to be leaning up against something like this. Got back from kickboxing and I am very tired. I am very tired as well. I've been up since like 2 a.m. I'm thinking of going to bed early, because if I go to bed now, let's think, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning maybe, and then I can keep on working on this. Oh, while people are here, bro, it's on my schedule. I don't like this schedule. I prefer doing it at my own pace. So I'm gonna show you guys something just real quick and see if everybody else thinks the same thing. Because there's more people here now, so I can ask this and people can use their imagination. This music, man, it's all kinds of wacky. You can go to sleep and just relax. That deadline, though. That deadline won't move itself, you know. And I have so much work left. So we're up to here currently. Oh no, wait. This is music is chaos and I like it. Hang on, I just realized you guys can't see the Blender window I'm in. Hang on. That one. Okay. So, here's the question for you guys. Go to sleep, creepy grin. Trust me when I say I have stayed up for ridiculous amounts of time before. Use AI, Dave. Everyone else is doing. No. What, to sleep? I was just thinking about it then. I'm like, I use AI to sleep and just I'll stay awake instead. AI, Dave can do everything else. But yeah, this is where I'm up to currently. On the map, on the official map, right? We've done everything else here up until this point, right? And we've only got this to do before next Thursday. Oh boy. That would mean I'd have to get 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 rooms done. Yeah, next Thursday. If I was being like really strict with my deadlines. So that's like, that's not far away, I know. So I've got like 3, maybe 4 rooms to do in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Which is bad. But that's if I'm being really strict. If I give myself a little bit more time, which I can't do again really after that, then I can say I've got like 4 rooms to do in 10 days or 9 days, which is a little bit nicer. If you leave out the fact that I need to do the inside of Undyne's and Napstablook's house, is at least the downstairs. But yeah, while you're all in here in chat, I need your input for this area in particular. Not Temmie Village, the area outside of it, because as you can see, and definitely for those who remember in game, you'll know that this area, especially like with the trees and the mushrooms and the crystals that glow. Oh, trust me, I'm adding the Temmie Village. I'm adding everything. This area is really weird for me because you've seen me do at least one bit of the garbage dump today in 3D, and I've shown off a little bit more of the underground, so you kind of get an idea of what things are looking like. But I want to know from you guys, how would you approach this area that's circled in 3D at the moment? Like, if I turned around and said to you, how do you imagine this? Like, if you had to be there, if you were actually there and you were looking around, what would it look like to you? Because, and the reason why I say it like this is because when we come down here, everyone that plays the game will know these paths glow up, right? And you have to follow the path, and it keeps you on the path. But I'm not sure how to do that other than doing a lot of giant walkways that are kind of lifted up over a very long drop. So the idea is that we have all of these kind of like faces where the path's like that, and then you've got all the rock underneath here, and you go across it like that. The idea being that you then turn this way, or turn this way, or go off that way, and the idea being that the path illuminates where the rock is. It's like, that's the only way I can think of doing this easily at the moment. And then have, like, it be a massive drop on all these sides. And then we've got the crystals and the trees that are kind of elevated on individual rock platforms. So it's weird because if you make it a field, just a normal field, if we say that when we enter here, all of this is just grass in a field, right? And the field takes up this entire cavern, then what's to stop you from just going, or over here, just turning around and being like, okay, boop. You know, what's to stop you from doing that other than pressing the mushrooms and stuff? You know, I'm not quite wrapping my head around it in terms of the way that it's done up in 2D versus 3D, and it's always really hard transferring some of these ideas into 3D because it's either you have that illuminated and you walk through and it's just a bunch of grass and you're just following the grass, but it's like in real life you just take the quickest route. You know, so if this area kind of lit up like this, you wouldn't be going around here. You'd just be like, no, I'm at the next one here. And then that lights up and it lights up everything around you. You just be like, oh, okay, go there, go here, and then down there like that. You know, so it's again another conundrum of how do you go about that? You know, the only thing I can think of is that there's a wall here because this sign can't be floating on nothing. You know, the sign can't be floating on nothing, and the mushrooms and everything else seem to be on like platforms here. You got like the path, and then what looks like a platform, and then it goes out like this and goes around. The trees themselves, another thing that Undertale does that's weird, primarily because it doesn't want to confuse you with so many sprites, is that it keeps all the backgrounds simple. So this might not even be on the same level. The trees might actually be on a lower level or a higher level than the actual path itself. So the path might actually be like the very edge of a very big cliff, which the trees are on top of. I don't know. You know, there are so many different ways of looking at it and going, okay, this sounds like a cool idea, or that sounds like a cool idea, and there's no one definitive, this is right, this will fix everything kind of answer. There are only easier options, you know, so it's awkward, and I'm not entirely sure how to approach it, but I need to figure out an answer for it within the next day or so, because that's where I'm up to now. You know, so if anybody has any ideas, especially because of what we can piece together from the sprite work here, we definitely got a wall here. These trees here that glow, they have to be sat on something. The same with the crystals here. They're all dotted around, they have to be sat on something. You know, the lanterns either need to be hanging off a wall or need to be sat on something. The sign could be sitting upright. I mean, true, but if somebody knocks into it, it just falls off or falls over and you won't be able to see it then, you know. Most other signs in Waterfall are hanging off a wall. So it's like, it doesn't make sense to not have it be on something like that, you know. Especially because we can see the hints of walls here. The only thing I can think of is it's a really claustrophobic cave system. But then again, if you did the claustrophobic cave system, it's like, well, dude, how are the trees here? How can you see around this? You know. And even the cave system wouldn't be good, because then you'd have like it branching off here, but in some areas it just looked totally boring and stupid. And then it's like, well, why is there something that looks like grass growing inside of a cave? Well, inside of a massive tunnel in this area. I don't know. It's normally there's some other like bits and pieces to give this away, like other bits of water. There's a waterfall here, yeah, but there's no hints of how far this wall goes, other than, yeah, Temi Village is here. You know, this is what a lot of the 3D artists struggle with, especially even in like VR chat, is trying to come up with something that'll fit here. Ever seen on Steam the sprite designer to 3D? Yeah, I have done. Don't think it would help though. Like, I'm definitely leaning more against the pathway at the moment, you know, like a dark pathway that's got some of the grass on, and then the moment you touch one of the mushrooms, it lights up the path again, so you can actually see where you're going instead of falling off the platform and falling to your doom, probably, because underneath here I can put like stalactites. Probably gonna have to like sit in bed eventually and draw out concept art before I drift off to sleep and just be like, ugh. And then wake up tomorrow and do all the modeling. I would go with the pathway being a long path on a tall cliff that you can walk on. I figure the best way to describe it for those who don't quite understand it is, let's show you. Trying to find it now. There's one in particular that I remember here that kind of works. Probably going to get copyright strike like mad here. I'm just trying to get this set up right before. Come on. Because if I just show the image, it's fine. Okay, there we go. So that'll work. So what I'm thinking of How long have you been working on this? Over a year. Shrink wrap of an image effect for some background. So, I'll show you something that has kind of been in the back of my brain this entire time. And this is an idea from a little film. I say little, but this is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. This is a pretty old film now, from 1989. But as you can see here on the screen in the center, I don't know whether my mouse is coming up properly. In the center, where you can see the YouTube window, there's a bridge with a character walking from the bottom left to sort of like the middle, and the bridge is not entirely visible. It's kind of camouflaged. The idea is it looks a lot like the cliff face, so it's basically a case of, do you go for it and trust that there's something there or not, which is why it's called a leap of faith. But yeah, I'm thinking something like that, where we have the platform be pretty dark and have a little bit of the stuff glowing on it for the first one, and you walk across this, and then the idea is that the rest of it is kind of similar, but it's pretty much blacked out. You know, it should be the lowest lit room in the entire part of Waterfall, which is going to annoy some people, but I figure it works because then otherwise you'd be able to see where you were walking. I could probably try and convey it some way by having Frisk say something like, I can't see in here, or I can just easily kind of tweak the light. I gotta go now, I need to sleep, says Connor. I'll probably go to sleep myself in a sec, but thank you very much, Connor. Thanks for sticking around and giving ideas. But yeah, I figure if I do like a tribute to this and then have it kind of the same, then it'll work, because otherwise I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Hey, it's Immersiontale down, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's Immersiontale. Don't mind me, I'm just jiving to the music here. The Immersiontale name comes from the whole thing of, I want the whole experience to be in 3D, so it feels more immersive for people. And also because I'm going to have the player more involved, but in a good way, because for those who have played, you know that the genocide run essentially is all the player, and you're essentially going through and teaching Kara that killing people is a good thing, and that's where the red smiley face comes from. Hey, memes. So we get, at the end of the genocide run, what ends up happening is you have the kids, both of them, well, not exactly Frisk, but Kara, learning that it's alright to kill people, so then you have that face displayed. But Kara's not the main villain, but that's kind of representative. Oh, trust me, memes, I've seen those ones. That face is more or less representative, not so much of Kara, but more the player, I'd say. And I'm like, yeah, the Immersiontale one will be different because I'll have a different representation for a pacifist player. You know. I don't think there are any. Oh, yeah. Let's just go back here to this one. We'll save that. The free love symbol. No, we'll be good with that. But yeah, for those who are just coming in or haven't seen this yet, the garbage dump in 3D, I'm not showing off textures or lighting at the moment because that is all spoilers. And that will only be shown off round about the beginning of February when all this is done. But I can show you the model like this at the moment, which features the Undertale yellow ending area here. The top where you fall down from Undyne's fight and you end up in the garbage dump here. There's Frisk for reference. And then we've got all this stuff including Clover's hat here. I'm going to be putting more of the broken wood from up above down here, but then we got all these garbage bags. So many garbage bags. We've got the save point over here, which looks better when it's got textures on it. We've got a couple of neat little references in here now. And then we come round, we go through here. There's the bit with the bike, and then we got the cooler there, and then the computer over here, and then we got a little extra reference, and then we've got Mad Dummy over here. But I'm going to add the other Easter eggs in a little bit. I'm going to make everything look a little bit more ragged. I'm going to have more of this trash be around all over the place. That requires a little bit more messing around. So tomorrow morning I'll be doing that, finishing up here and putting in the flowers here. Once the flowers are in, so they can catch Frisk after they've fallen, which won't take long tomorrow. I'm probably looking at tomorrow evening. I'll be starting the glowing or dark forest area, which is the one that I was on about, where we have to go through along the cavern, which is this way, past Gerson's cavern and past the river person's boat area, which is really cool. Past Naps the Bloop's place and past Undyne's area over here, of which I still need to actually model the interior for both Undyne and Naps the Bloop's areas, and then change Undyne's house so it's actually on fire. So pretty nuts. And oh yeah, and I need to put Mad Dummy in here as well. I reckon because of the change up to the environment, instead of having Mad Dummy be here and then vanish and reappear, I'm honestly thinking of just having Mad Dummy be here and then just Frisk tries to walk past and open their eyes and doo-doo, which then has Frisk kind of be like, wait a minute, and then they jump up into the air and start throwing knives and stuff, which requires, or starts shooting out the, don't they have like robo-bombs and stuff, if I remember rightly, or robo-missiles? They're like clones of the dummy that home in on you. Good luck, says Damon. I know, I'm going to need it. Especially with how little time is left. Classic says, oh Moody, I did your idea with the Zaku and tank Zakus in my project. Everyone told me last year. Finished part of that on Blender. It looks so sweet. Oh, nice! Glad that came out well for you, Classic. Yeah, he does. So with the projectiles then, I'll have to do like mini bodyguard cross hands. Hello! Is Mad Dummy a she? Mad Dummy transitions into Mad Mew Mew later on. So I'd say they're like contemplating transitioning at this point. Because I've got the Mew Mew model for later on where he becomes she. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make some like small missiles for projectiles and then have the missiles spring out from like around here and go flying off towards Frisk, and then Frisk like jumps over here to avoid, and then we get the fight in this kind of an area. What's going on, if you mind me asking? I'm making Undertale as a movie in 3D. All of Undertale. You've currently just dropped into me doing the garbage dump. I've got the top of the garbage dump done, and we're just putting a load of trash bags in here and some other little bits and pieces. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll be picking this up probably tomorrow again and trying to do more of it because I am so tired right now. So, I shall see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for anybody that showed up, and also thanks to all the new people for taking an interest in the project. It's always nice meeting new people. I hope everyone's enjoyed, and I shall see you next time, and we shall work on the next room. So yeah, stay safe. Thank you very much again for your support and interest and time, and yeah, it's nice talking to you all. So I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.